Okie dokie. Let's get this thing going. Blah blah blah. We know about this. Hey, what's up? What's up, Toasty? Good to see you, my friend. Does it say baby yoga? You're actively being eaten by a kitten. Awesome. Oh. We're gonna have to check this. Yeah, we should drop this down.
Hi, welcome to Yoga for Weight Loss. The art of yoga is the art of self-transformation. Many people are surprised to find that yoga can help you to lose weight. Well, it did for me. 12.5 years ago when I began, I was 3.5 stone heavier and absolutely rigid. I could not anywhere near touch my toes. Gradually, with diligent practice, the weight came up, flexibility improved, strength improved, and my general well-being improved. You can do the same for you.
Kittens do love the taste of human flesh.
Use the remote control. Watch the program through fully first, and that way your practice will be safe and enjoyable. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Nerded Art? Yeah, we'll do a little night yoga here. See, it's nighttime. Ooh.
Essentially, yoga is a practice of breath control. This technique that we use is produced by making a small grip at the root of the throat here. The breath should be resonant and smooth. Listen. That was the sound of an inhalation, and it is made by, just as I say, making a slight...
I can't sleep with the yoga vibes on, Herbal. That's why I do it before bed.
Quite simply, by just making this little action here. As you can see, the glottis just seems to move down a little. Now, if you make that as a continuous sound, then you will have technique. The out-breath is identical. The sound is slightly different, but the technique is the same. Once again, just try this. And then, instead of making it fractured, make it smooth and long. Once you have this, you have all of the essential ingredients necessary to practice safely and beneficially.
Starting at the front of the mat here. Yo, how's the mic? Peak alert.
The first movement that we use is just designed specifically to open and expand the rib cage and to get you accustomed to the rib cage itself and the lower abdominal muscles. To help us with this, on your next in-breath, take your arms wide and extend them fully, bringing the fingertips together, taking the head back, expanding the lungs to the maximum. On the out-breath, draw the arms down to the sides of the body and begin to contract the intercostal muscles here, and then deliver that pressure further into the lower abdominal wall here. On your next in-breath, breathe in, up, extend to the maximum, fingertips come together at the summit of the breath. On the out-breath, once again, pay attention to the smoothness, the resonance, and quality of the out-breath. Another in-breath. And out-breath. Synchronize each movement exactly to the speed of each breath. That is the secret of safe, beneficial practice.
Yo, Herbal, that's what we should do, right? We should go do some yoga in the middle of the field and stream it.
The peristalsis of the body, and to educate the respiratory system just that little bit deeper. On your next in-breath, take the arms wide and bring the fingertips together as before. This time on the out-breath, extend forwards and draw your hands down towards the floor or catch the chin, keeping the legs rigid. On the in-breath, bend the knees, hands flat to the floor, and step the left leg back and lift the head up. On your very next out-breath, carry the right leg to meet the left, drawing the chest towards the thighs, head down. On your in-breath, Step that left leg back between the hands, raise the head, elevate the trunk. On the out breath, step forwards. Once again, either catch the shins or draw the head down, touch the floor. On the in breath, up, back, open. Fingers come together, out breath. Conscious, control, considered. The arms draw down, the abdomen contracts. On the following in-breath, arms wide.
Did you know, Toasty, that per capita there are more guns in Canada than the U.S.?
Either to the floor or your shin.
Again, this is per capita, which means based on the percentage of the population. There's a higher percentage of gun ownership in Canada than in the U.S.
Lift the head up. On the out breath, both feet together, head in. On the in breath, sweep up and back. Keep the arms alive and active. On the out breath, maintain.
It may have changed in the last few years. It was a statistic from a few years ago.
In breath, arms
But
wide, head back. Out breath, extend forwards. In breath, left leg back, head up, as before. Out breath. Step straight back.
Are you going to turn on the light?
Feet in line and draw the chin towards the chest. On the in breath, step back, straight back. Out breath.
We've been nuts since Vietnam, man. We've had ups and downs, but Vietnam is what really changed the course of history.
Paying attention to each and every breath, each and every move. In breath, arms wide, head back, look at the tips of the fingers. Out breath.
I don't know why you're doing this to me, camera.
Legs straight and strong. In breath, right leg back,
Of course.
head up.
Of course.
Out breath, both feet back, heels to the floor, chest towards the thigh. In breath, right foot between the hands, lift the head and front. Out breath, both feet together. Once again, pay attention.
I don't even care
to
about the
strength,
camera anymore.
Action of the legs. In breath, lift up. Open the chest. Expand the
America.
maximum. Out breath. Now going to increase this range of movements in this next sequence. Arms wide, head back. Look at the tips of the fingers. Out breath. Fold forwards. Legs straight and strong. Head down. In breath. Pay attention. Next movement is different. Left leg back. And this time, hold the breath. Both legs back. Body straight and firm. Brace from the hands and the arms. Out breath. Slip over the toes. Roll backwards, take the bottom to the heels, and then sweep forward, breathing in deeply, opening the chest to the maximum. Out breath. Roll backwards. And familiar territory. In breath, left foot forward, head up. Out breath, both feet together, head in. In breath, all the way up and back. Out breath, arms down.
We are number one, but we're not the only ones anymore. We used to be the only ones. We're no longer the only ones.
Stretch the arms to the maximum. Out breath, extend forwards. Contract the lower abdomen to the maximum. In breath, right leg back, head up. Hold the breath this time. Both legs back, body straight and firm. Out breath. Flip over the toes. Sit backwards. Contract the abdominal wall once more. Come forward. And then stretch the abdomen. Open the chest, head down. Out breath. Roll back. In breath, right foot between the hands, head up. Out breath, both feet together, head in. In breath, all the way up. Open the chest. Out breath, cool, control, confident.
Yes.
Once more, in breath, arms right, head back.
The most number one in terms of quantity of incidents,
Roll forwards.
not quality of
Forward to
incidents.
shins, or take your hands to the floor, stretching the back of the hamstring. In breath. Left leg back, try and keep it straight as you can. Hold the breath as you brace the body firmly. Both legs backwards. Strong fingers, upward lift. Outward breath. Flip over the toes, sit backwards. In breath. Sweep forwards. And next out breath, roll backwards once more. In breath, left foot between the hands. Head up. Right leg straight as this time. Out breath. Right leg is carried forwards to meet the left, head down. In breath, all the way up, quite dramatic lift. Open the chest to the maximum. Out breath. Compress the rib cage. Compress the lower abdomen. Keep your eyes soft and your focus cool. And in breath. Open the chest wall. Stretch to the maximum. Out breath. Roll forwards. Compressing the front of the lungs this time. Opening the back. In breath. Right leg back. Head up. Hold the breath. Brace the body straight, strong, and firm. Breathing out. Flip over your toes. Roll back with fluid, graceful movement. In breath. Sweep forwards, up, and open. Out breath. Roll back. In breath. Right foot between the hands. Head up. Out breath. Both feet together. Head up. In breath. All the way up.
Welcome back.
Final out breath. Draw the arms down. The range of postures in this next sequence are more challenging and more demanding.
Anyway, yoga.
Hold some of the postures rather than just simply moving from posture to posture. Pay attention. On the next in breath, bend your knees and raise your arms up. Stretch to the limit once again. Out breath. Extend forward. Straighten your legs, hands to the floor or to the shins. In breath. Carry the left leg back. Lift the head up. Now, out breath. This time, straighten the front leg and straighten the back leg and turn. Try to keep the fingers on the floor if you can. If you cannot, it is perfectly acceptable to take your hand to your shin as long as you keep both legs straight and strong.
Straight, oof.
Turn and open the chest to the maximum. And on your very next in-breath, raise the left arm to the maximum so that the stretch is equal from the fingertips on the downward hand to the light and lift of the upper arm. This ensures that both sides of the chest wall are broadened. Keep breathing deeply, freely, and resonantly. And on your very next in-breath, work
I know exactly what you mean, Herbal.
and lift the trunk. Open the arms to the maximum. Draw the breath in deep. Using the breath to elevate the upper chest. Keep the abdomen locked, particularly on the out-breath. Compress as much as possible. And keep life in the feet. Check and look that the feet are in fact parallel and in line with each other. One more in-breath. On your very next out-breath, rolling out of the hip sockets, extend forwards and carry the fingertips to the floor. The legs stay firm and strong throughout this movement. The head is lifted up, increasing the upper arch of the spine. On your very next out-breath, extend forwards and carry your hands back as far as they will go. And then push the heels of the palms of the hand towards the floor and carry the head to the floor.
Oh, no way I'm doing the head to the
If
floor.
your head doesn't meet the floor, that's unimportant. You can only do what you can do.
Not that flexible right now.
Gradually, with patience, regular practice, the legs will free the lower back. And you'll gain great flexibility, control, and strength.
My legs need this stretch though. I can feel it.
Next in-breath, sweep forwards, come back onto fingertips, head up.
What's he doing now? Oh, he's doing that, okay.
On your very next in-breath, simultaneously turn the right foot, breathe in, and raise the trunk, using the arms to lift you as much as the lower back and abdominal muscles. Stretch from fingertip to fingertip, keeping the chest wide.
Now we're doing
back
warrior.
of the trunk broad. The angle of the shin to the thigh is a right angle, and so is the angle from the thigh.
Hey, you can follow along anytime you want, Toasty.
Trying to make as much space as possible from the pelvis to the floating ribs here.
No one is required, everyone is
Direct your
encouraged.
attention down to the extending fingers of the right hand. The eyes stay soft and
Yeah, let
This
sleeping
has a
cats
direct
lie.
influence upon the nervous system and
I'm familiar with that rule.
brain, and therefore consequently the thinking process slows down. deep in breath. Out breath. Spin forwards, hands to the floor, and step back. This time hold this posture just a little longer than usual. And bend one leg and spin over to the straight leg. So you bend a leg and then kick the hip over to the straight leg. This has the effect of not only relieving tension in the backs of the legs, but also of releasing the hips and softening the lower back. The shoulder girdle is also consequently free. On your next in-breath, step the left foot between the hands, and on the out-breath, spin and straighten both legs once again. Either hand to shin, or hand to the floor, or fingertips.
It takes a lot of time to build up the balance in this stuff. You just gotta keep practicing.
Whatever is your level and degree of flexibility and strength. On your next in-breath, raise the right arm, turn the head, and direct the gaze right to the outstretched right hand. Breathing as deeply and freely as you can once again.
Oh yeah, my legs need this.
On your next in-breath, spin the left foot in and lift up. Take a look at the feet. Make sure that they are parallel, in line with each other.
Oh, parallel. Oh, we're doing it this way first. I forgot.
Mighty in-breath, out-breath, roll out to the hip sockets, fingertips to the floor, arch the back, lift the head up. Out-breath, extend forwards, carry the hands backwards, and encourage the head to move towards the floor. The life of the posture comes from the feet. The knuckle of the little toe and the ball of the big toe need to compress firmly into the floor. The inner arch of the foot lifts, and also the outer arch too. And the posture is anchored through the center of the heels. In-breath, sweep forwards, come onto fingertips once more, and really draw the spine in as much as possible. Take the head back to increase the lift and light of the upper spine. Lengthen the abdomen, breath by breath. On your next in-breath, simultaneously spin the left foot forwards, bend the knee, and raise the trunk. Once again, extend into the arms as much as possible. The sensation is like wild horses are pulling.
All I hear are excuses.
You all know what that feels like.
Cat's on me, baby's on me.
Lock the lower abdomen,
Coffee cup in
draw
my
the spine in.
hand.
You really feel the dignity and strength and life of the posture.
That's okay. This is chill vibe session. This is not a wake up in the
One more
morning and
breath.
hit it session. We just want to be
Out-breath,
chill.
release, roll forwards and step back. Shift from hip to hip, bending one leg and leaning to the straight leg. Keep your mind on your breath. Never lose conscious control and application of breath. That is the secret to practice. Next in breath, step the left foot between the hands and raise the head up. Out breath, both feet together, head in. In breath, bend the knees, drop down and raise the arms simultaneously. Out breath, straighten and draw the hands down. Next seat, bend the knees.
I see why you did it that way.
Arms, breathe in. Out breath, extend forwards, head in. Inhaling, left leg back, head up. Exhaling, keeping the back leg straight, take both hands to the right knee. Take a deep in-breath here. On your out-breath, release your arms and then draw them behind you and clasp the hands tight. Push them away as far as possible. This little hand lock, extend the first fingers forwards. And keep the heels of the palms of the hand as much together as possible, as this increases traction and increases the realignment, encourages the realignment of all of the arm muscles, providing definition and tone. One more in-breath. Out-breath, release, and take the left hand to the outside edge of the right foot and turn. If you cannot maintain balance and stability in this posture, it's perfectly acceptable to bend the back. As long as you're turning, drawing the spine in, breath by breath. One more in-breath only.
It's tough, man.
Out breath. Come back to the center. In-breath, head up. Out breath. Take the right elbow to the right knee. Bend the left leg and catch hold of the left foot in the left hand. Take a deep in-breath here. Now on your out-breath, begin to pull the heel towards the bottom and spin your elbow and bring the fingers forward if you can. Remember, once again, it is crucial. You can only do what you can do. You cannot resemble a picture in a book or completely
We're getting it.
manufacture all of these contortions on your first attempt. It takes time. It takes time. And that is part of overcoming this difficulty.
Oh, yeah. It's pulling right in the lower back there. I like how you can just chill in that position.
One more in-breath on. Out-breath. Release. Hands to the floor. Step straight back. Give it that little shimmy once again, hip to hip. Bend the knee, kick to the straight leg.
Oh, check that out.
And the next in-breath. Left foot between the hands as we move to the other side. Out-breath, hands to knee. This time, breathe in, take the arms wide. And on an out-breath, draw them into what's called the reverse prayer position. Little fingers nestle high up the thoracic spine.
Oh God, I can't.
And the palms of the hands push together, broadening and opening up the chest.
Oh,
As straight as possible.
or is it like this?
You cannot manufacture this sitting technique. And once again, return to straight arms, pushing them away.
Yeah, that's tough. I can do this one though.
The arms being used, as I say, to broaden and increase your ability to draw breath high up the line. Out breath, release. Right arm comes across left foot, and then you turn. Left hand comes to sacrum, and look up. One more breath only. Out breath. Turn to the center. In breath, head up. Out breath, left elbow onto left knee. Raise the right foot. Catch hold and begin to descend. Pulling the foot as close to your bottom as you can. This is quite an incredible stretch. Stretch runs from the quadricep muscles in the upper thigh right into the abdominal wall here, which is a great tonic for the liver, the large intestine, and the kidneys. Kidneys tone to the contraction. And the liver is toned through the stretch.
I don't know why that feels so
On the
tough.
side is the spleen and the stomach, which is activated.
Okay, that's better.
One more in breath.
Keep it closer. Still tight though.
Step back. In breath, step forward. Out breath, both feet together, head in. In breath, bend the knees, raise the arms, and out breath, stand up straight. Arms down.
Floor sequence, eh?
Now we move into a different range of challenge changes as you come to the floor. Take the arms
Let's see if
wide
we
on
can
the
make a quick
in-breath,
adjustment here.
and at the same time, cross the right leg over the left. And now on your out-breath, bend your knees and sit down. And on your next in-breath, elevate the right arm as high as possible. Really stretch to the maximum. And on an out-breath, sweep it behind you and draw the hand as high up the thoracic spine as possible. On a following in-breath, raise the left arm up and then bend it backwards and catch hands. Drawing both hands together tight.
Green
Raise
screen
the
can take a
neck
nap.
against the upper arm. Now, of course, if you cannot catch hands here, you
Is
should
it
use a belt or a thin towel,
this one?
maybe even phone a friend. But don't just give up on the posture because you can't catch hands. Gradually, once again, with regular practice, you will be able to manufacture the arm. Now, this is a particularly valuable posture. Not only does it refresh and relieve tension in the shoulders, but it increases the ability of the upper spine to lift and open.
Oh, I gotta be sitting down. Holy smokes.
Broaden and release the rib cage and soften the diaphragm, lengthening the abdomen, increasing your capacity to inhale. And one more inhalation. On your exhalation, release the arms and simultaneously raise the right leg and bring the right foot flat to the floor next to the left knee. Inhaling deeply, turn to the right, sweeping the right arm back, and then carry the left arm over. Use the left arm as a brace to draw the spine in and up. Now, this is quite comfortable and easy. Release the hand and draw it through this little gap. And release the right hand and then catch the right with the left and turn.
Whoa.
If you find that you can manage that without too much difficulty,
I don't think so,
then you
Tim.
can release the hands and take the left hand to meet the right foot. Draw the spine in and up. Now the abdominal organs are contracted here deeply. The pressure of the thigh against the tummy helps to stimulate and activate the vital organs of the body. Once again, pay attention to your breath and keep the neck long, the chin parallel to the floor. One more inhalation. Exhale. Turn to the center and just carry this foot over the left knee and extend the right arm inside the right leg, and on an exhalation, draw the arm behind you. Catch hands, draw the spine in and up, and on an out-breath, extend forwards. It's the same deal. If you cannot catch hands, it's not a problem.
Yeah, right.
You do what you can do. And in this case, you can take your hands to the floor close to the knee and the foot, and you use those to draw the trunk forwards.
That's a little easier.
As long as you're breathing, you're going to get maximum benefit from practice. It is not important that your head touches the floor. It is not important that you catch hands.
I don't know how he has his
It's important that you breathe with
hand in front of it,
balanced
though.
posture, the best
Like this,
of your
I guess.
On your next in-breath, either release the hands and lift up, or just simply lift the trunk. On an out-breath, catch hold of the right foot. Take a deep in-breath here. And now on your out-breath, elevate the foot, strengthening the leg as much as possible. First option, if you cannot strengthen the leg, catching hold of the foot, catch hold of the ankle or the shin. If you find it reasonably easy, catch hold of the foot with the hand, then catch hold of the wrist. Left hand to right wrist, and then straighten the leg. Going to your limit, your personal challenge. Breathe deeply and evenly.
This is exactly the workout I wanted. I got it.
Drawing the spine in as much as possible, using the leg to help you to lift the chest, using the arms to draw the shoulders back and pull the spine in. One more in-breath. On your out-breath, release. Bring both feet together. And drawing the heels as close to the perineum as possible, peel the feet apart as you would open a book. Draw the knees down towards the floor and lift the chest. Now for some of us, the tension in the groin can be considerable, and you may find that your knees are quite high. It took me 8 years to do this posture. I was probably the stiffest man in town. But gradually, I overcame those restrictions.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty flexible right here.
The lower back and the hips, and I can really enjoy
my knees are almost flat on the ground.
Simply to drop onto
Not
one
quite,
knee
but almost.
and to push the other leg down. And then alternate. Sit up, roll over, keep the weight on the grounded knee, and from there, push, extending, taking the opposite knee towards the floor.
It's a good way to build the flexibility there.
The important fact is that the spine draws in, the chest lifts up. One more in breath. On your out breath, raise the knees, catch hold of the neck of the big toes, sit back, and elevate the legs.
Whoa, both of them?
The arms are used to draw the spine in and to pull the shoulders back, to lift the chest up. You cannot catch hold of the neck of the big toes.
I knew that was going to happen.
Catch hold of your shins, your calves.
That's better.
The important point is that you stay focused on your breath and you extend to your personal limit. One more in breath. Out, release the hands, keep the feet elevated. Now this too is a remarkably challenging posture. Far superior to sit-ups for developing the abdominal organs and the abdominal wall. But you cannot keep
that's
your
some
legs
good core right
straight
there.
with the arms extended, take your hands to the floor. And even if this is too difficult for you, bend the knees and extend the arms. There's always something to do. One more in breath. Out breath. Release. This time turn the right heel to the left hip. Carry the left leg over. On an in-breath, raise the left arm. On an out-breath, sweep it behind you, keeping it straight. And then lift the hand high up the spine. Following in-breath, raises the right arm. And the out-breath, the hand meet. And you may find you can do this on one side and not on the other. This is due to natural imbalances of the body. The right-handed or left-handed carry handbags on one shoulder, or small children. And this is part of the restructuring, the rebalancing, the realigning. Keep paying attention to your breath, and the posture will increase in its opening. One more in-breath open. Out-breath. Release the arms. Raise the left knee. Left foot flat to the floor next to the right knee. In-breath. Left arm sweeps around. Right arm comes over. And then use the arm as a lever to encourage both shoulders to move in line with both knees.
Yeah, you can tell it's been a while since I've done some serious yoga. There we go. Much better.
Sometimes there's a tendency in these basic twists for the neck to collapse into the shoulder in our ambition to turn more. The neck is the spine. We forget this sometimes. Make your neck long. articulate the neck freely. And make sure that the shoulder girdle is free, open, and broad. And then go to whichever variation that offers.
Absolutely, Grizzleby. Welcome on in.
One more in breath only. Out breath. Release. Left foot lifts and comes back. Left arm extends forwards. Deep in breath here. Out breath. Sweep the arm around so that the armpit comes close to the shin. And then clasp hands. Or, alternatively, take the left hand to the right wrist and push the arms away as you exhale and take the head down towards the floor. As with the previous side, you can't catch hands. No big deal. Gradually you will be able to. Take the hands to the floor. Take the arms low down as soon as possible. And then use the arms.
2 gallons of mayo is a lot of mayo, bro. That's more mayo than any one human should eat in a single serving.
It's in the groin too, it's in the lower back. But by virtue of the practice of the posture, you can overcome.
Especially since the stomach can't even handle that volume. I mean, it can if you train it, but most people won't make it past a cup or two.
Catch hold of the left foot, holding breath for breath renewed.
And into the stairwell, nice.
And out breath begin to stretch and extend.
So,
one of the details you should be looking for here is no matter where you catch, whether it's the calf, whether it's the foot, or whether it's that kind of cute little hand lock, that the thigh stays as close to the chest wall as possible. This promotes a natural, fully articulate spine. The arms, as I said earlier, are used to lift the chest.
I'm showing my feet on stream, by the way. TOS violation.
Abdomen.
Just in case anybody was wondering. But so is he, so I guess we're both going down. I have heard that is the case, Team Wildwood. I am only trolling at this moment, but I have heard that that is the case. You know, Twitch and their TOS is crazy. Your foot is there in spirit. By the way, how do you drink coffee at this hour? You're like my brother and my mom. Think you drink coffee and go to bed. I'm not that cool.
And then open the feet wide as you would a book. And then use the arms once more to elevate and lift the trunk.
30 centimeters, wow. Yeah, that was a good morning routine, man. Those were good times. Those were good times. I've been trying to get those morning routine times back, but it just hasn't been happening. That's why I said, you know what, screw it. Let's do it at night, because I know I'm awake at night even when I don't want to be. But getting up in the morning is brutal.
Draw the spine in. This time, let the head fall back.
Yeah, man, the new keto definitely changes things up.
Deep in. Exhale. Out breath. Extend the arms forwards. Out breath. Release. Bend the knees into the chest. And lie down. Give yourself a gentle little massage.
Fetch with the cat, I love that.
Backwards and forwards. Just gently pulling the legs into the chest. And then slightly.
Cat's like, if you didn't play fetch with me today, you don't love me. And I know, I'll remember.
Out of the lower back. pressure of the weight of the body against the ground. On an in-breath, interlock the fingers and push the palms away and stretch the arms backwards. On an out-breath, elevate the legs. Now at this point, what you're trying to do is to keep the lumbar vertebrae away from the floor. The stretch in the arms increases the expansion of the upper line, and the pressure of the sacrum into the floor frees up the diaphragm and roots the lower abdomen powerfully. Take a deep in-breath. On your next out-breath, lower the left leg towards the floor, keeping the right leg elevated. Both legs are straight and strong. Synchronize the movement exactly with the speed of your breath. Next in-breath, raise the left leg up. Out-breath.
Oh man, my core is crying.
It's surprising. It's actually more difficult to keep one leg elevated than it is two.
It's so true.
The isolation of the abdominal muscles. And one leg is in, one side of the abdominal wall is in contraction, and the other side is in stretch. On your next in-breath, raise both legs back. Deep in-breath here. Out-breath. Extend the arms to the sides of the hips, flat on the floor. This next sequence involves moving breath by breath, very similar to the earlier sequences.
Oh man.
Except now, of course, we are flat on the floor. Pay attention and most certainly watch this sequence. It is important that you under no
The cat just walks in and starts yelling. That's great.
The body is elevated. So get a feel for the sequence before you begin practice. And your next in-breath, pushing the hands flat into the floor, elevate the body.
Oh no, freaking way.
Out-breath, slowly lower the feet behind the head, bring the toes to the floor if you can. Following in-breath, raise the legs back up. Out-breath, lower just the spine to the floor.
Oh snap.
Next in-breath,
Not quite there yet.
towards the floor, but don't let them touch. Squeeze the legs together tight here and breathe out. Next in-breath, lift. Out-breath, feet behind the head.
Man, this is a core workout for sure.
In-breath, lift.
Yeah, cats are nuts. Dogs are nuts too for different reasons. But cats are nuts and the reasons we all know.
In-breath, extend the feet towards the floor. Out-breath, squeeze the legs together tight. In-breath, once more. Out-breath, feet behind the head. Trying to take them towards the floor, but let the breath carry the legs. Don't let the legs slam.
Holy smokes.
Next in-breath, lift back up. Out-breath, lower.
Yeah.
In-breath, feet towards the floor once more.
Yeah.
Out-breath, squeeze them together tight, push the hands into the floor for firm support. In-breath, lift. And now release the hands. Take the thumbs, draw them inwards, and
Whoa,
arch
bro.
the back so that the sacrum sits on the thumbs. The legs stay perpendicular, the back is arched, and the chest
We're not there yet. We will be. We'll get there again.
Breathing easily and deeply.
I'm glad you appreciate that, Herbal. I'm going for a chill, cozy vibe. And that ethereal logo fits.
And the next in-breath, bend the left leg and drop it over your hands towards
Oh,
the floor.
snap,
Keep
bro.
your right leg as straight and as strong as you
Like
possibly
that.
can. If you can't get your foot to the floor, then take it where it will go. But just make sure that you're arching your back to the limit and opening the chest to the maximum. On an out-breath, the left leg raises back up. On an in-breath, you take the right leg over. Stay in the posture for 2 or 3 breaths. And of course, in your own practice, you can manage as many of these as you like. 6 or 7 repetitions, or just one. One more in breath. And on your next out breath, bend both legs and drop both feet silently over the hands. Use the hands to help you to lift the pelvis. Keep the chest broad, the abdomen long, the diaphragm free and open. With the chest pressed firmly against the chin. Push feet hard into the floor. Pay attention that even though you can't see them, try and feel that the feet
It's awesome.
are level with each other.
I'll be able to do this soon. I was basically at that point in my life already, so I can get back there.
Out breath.
It's just going to take dedication and not taking 3 months off.
Straight in front of you.
Oh, yeah, the lay down part, we like this part. Relaxation, you're speaking my language. Everybody join for relaxation.
Push the heels hard into the floor, squeeze the feet together.
It's basically nap
Take the
time.
palms of the hands and push them hard into the floor, and at the same time, try and make space between the sacrum and the lumbar vertebrae. Press the whole of the body.
I have nipples, Herbal. Can you milk me?
To the ground, as if you're trying to make a mold of yourself in wet clay. Now take a deep in breath here. On your out breath, release. Let the feet fall apart. Let the palms face the sky. Close your eyes and let your breath begin to dissolve. No longer any need for any deep, resonant, vibrant breath. The body is now about to enter a state of suspended animation. Once you've established this connection between the dissolution of the weight of the body into the ground and the evaporation of the face of the body up to the sky, bring your mind's eye, your innate intelligence, into your face. Feel the coolness of the breath as it begins to seep into the nasal chambers. Notice the influence this breath has upon the eyes. But the backs of the eyes seem to soften and sink. Really notice that sense of the heaviness of the backs of the eyes, and how the backs of the eyes seem to soften and melt. Maintaining this inner awareness. Feel how the scalp begins to lift and lighten away from the skull. How the temples release and open. Small muscles at the corners of the cheeks, sides of the nose, and the lips likewise soften and relax. Draw your mind's eye into your jaw. Feel the looseness of the jaw bone, relaxing and releasing. Now bring your mind's eye down to your feet. Feel both feet simultaneously and each part of the foot individually. Feel the lightness and space between the toes. Feel the delicacy of the bones of the toes. And let your mind move up into the bridge of the foot. Feel how this lifts. Feel how the sole of the foot softens. And feel the negative tension that releases from the soles of the feet. You can increase this discharge simply by holding your attention on the soles of the feet. Now let your mind move higher through the ankles, ankle joints open, up through the shins, calf muscles releasing their grip on the shin bones. The back of the knee sinks into the ground. The inner and outer knees broaden. The kneecap lightens and lifts towards the sky, creating space throughout the knee. The thigh muscles fall away from the thigh bone most evidently. This has a direct impact on the hips. The pelvis broadens, the hip joints soften, open, and the lower back nestles into the ground. And now begin to bring your mind into the base of the spine and move up sequentially, vertebra by vertebra, through the 5 lumbar vertebrae first, allowing and encouraging each one to realign himself naturally and passively. The abdomen sinks, the diaphragm releases and opens.
No, I'm not dead. I'm just sleeping.
Even more depth.
That thing was putting me to relaxedness.
Now move through into the thoracic spine. 12 vertebrae.
You're good, man.
Feel each one.
But thanks for caring. Look how relaxed he is, man. I almost fell asleep right here. It was perfect. If I didn't have to shower and go to my bed, I just would have gone to sleep and let the stream run. I'll have 500,000 viewers in the morning. For some reason, sleep streams are popular.
Now let your mind wander down through the arms. Through the upper arm muscles first. Down through the inner elbow.
That was super relaxing.
Forearm.
I could literally feel the tension in my feet like shooting away like bullets.
Before moving into the palm of the hand.
Twitch is a crazy place, it's so true.
Strong pulse.
Twitch be crazy.
As your awareness touches and meets the terminus of your nervous system. The whole of your body is now bathed in the golden glow of your awareness. Relaxed, softened, released. Energy simply flows, unimpeded. From the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Make yourself just resting. Feel. Your whole body is now in a suspended state of animation. Your mind is soft, the energy is cool, full. It is therefore very important that you awaken yourself, delicate, tender, and with great sensitivity. Very gently, very gradually. Just move one finger or one toe, and notice the impact that this has upon the whole of your body mind. Realizing the depth of the impact of even the most delicate movement gradually begins.
Still alive, Wildwood, don't worry.
The fingers.
Still alive. Just chilling.
The wrists and the ankles. Then squeeze one cheek of your bottom after the other into the ground. Feel how this liberates and opens the spine. And then take your hands, interlock the fingers, and stretch back to your fullest. And then curl up into a little
we
ball.
can curl up on our side and go right to bed. Check this out.
Open your eyes and just rest there until you feel the desire to come up.
I do that side turn when I want to fall asleep. Fabulous. Ooh, it's even more ethereal now. Ooh. Well, cool. Thanks, YouTube. That was helpful. Oh, look who's back.
Wow. There you are.
Here we
I
are.
hope you enjoyed your introduction to yoga for weight loss. The secret to practice is regularity. The more often you practice, the quicker the benefits will come. It is much better to practice for 10-15 minutes a day than it is to practice 1 hour once a week. The other important factor is that you are doing it for yourself, for your own enjoyment, and for your own well-being. Thank you.
Thanks, fam. That was a good session. Thanks for everybody who stopped in, said hello, chatted. Yeah, y'all have a great night. Thank you guys. This was way more fun with you guys. We're gonna raid Del Maximum because he was on a Twitch hiatus. Big D is also was on a Twitch hiatus. He's back. But Del Maximum is my friend. So is Big D. But Del Maximum is my neighbor, and he's going through a life change. So let's give him some love and support. All right. Peace, love, and ciao for now. See y'all.